Hello again, YouTube. It's Tractor Boy 420. Finally managed to make my way back out to the farm because, well, they need me out here to be cutting some more. And right now I'm going to show you about a quarter, not even of the farm. That's not even a quarter of the farm. I don't really know what small portion of the farm that is, but it's a small bit. There's some behind that house there, and there's another part of it there, and there's about 3 more quarters behind us, behind this shed. And that's my beauty right there, the Kubota 3430. Out of all the model numbers I've seen, I've noticed that the model number kind of coincides or coheres with the engine horsepower, so I'm assuming it's a 34 horsepower tractor. So let's take a look on the operating platform, or the cab, or whatever. So you basically have your controls, your throttle, your bucket control, adjustable steering, and I'll show you what these buttons do. Alright, so now we're displaying miles per hour. That's pretty obvious what that's for. That's kilometers. Let me zoom in there for you. That's kilometers. That's your PTO. That'll tell you your RPM on your PTO. That's overall hours, and that's tractor hours. And you're back to miles per hour. Right now I'm in medium range, and I've got full fuel, and the engine should be, and it is, cold. Now, controls for driving. It has 3 ranges: low, medium, and high, all controlled by this lever here. And you've got a hydrostatic lever, which will keep your speed, such as here I'd be driving at the slowest speed that I could. And if you look, by pushing that lever, it's a ghost pedal. That lever basically just controls this. This is your pedal control for forward and backward. It runs a hydrostatic transmission. This is what controls your whatever implement you've got on a 3-point hitch. If this were a bigger tractor, it would have remotes, and these would be the slots for those. And there's your PTO. You push the clutch in, which is right there. You push the clutch in, push that forward, let go of the clutch real slowly, and then the PTO is engaged. And that's pretty much it for up on the operating platform. It does have air ride suspension, which is real nice. Well, not air ride, but it does have suspension right there. It's nice. Armrests and everything. Real nice machine. And this is the big beast that I'm pulling behind it. Not that big, and especially not for what I'm doing out here. We're actually having plans to buy a new one, a bigger one. This will be good for the lawns, but we're going to buy a bigger one for the fields, the horse fields, which I do. Well, today I'll be doing lawns. But it's a Woods RM990, made in, I believe, the USA. It's a 90-inch deck. I can't remember how many feet that is. I think it's 7 feet or so. No, it can't be. Yeah, about 7 feet. Maybe a foot, give or take. And well, that's pretty much it for the Kubota. Really nice piece of equipment. Diesel engine, which I can show you now anyway. Here's your bucket. And I'll be making a video shortly in part 2 of the driving. And everything else. Hold on here. This is being an idiot. Alright, there we go. There's your air intake. That's your radiator, which there's a screen in front that you can pull out, which is nice. And you just have to remove this panel here. It's a 3-cylinder diesel engine, Kubota diesel engine. It runs real smooth, real nice, good power output. Does exactly what I want it to. And that's pretty much it for that. And a quick little overview on this. What I used to mow the lawns with here, the Cub Cadet Super LT 1554. It's a complete piece of garbage. It's a hydrostatic transmission engine, and it ran on a belt drive. And look what happened to happen on a hydro. The belt completely ate itself up. And that's on a hydro. I have that Craftsman LT4000, runs on a standard transmission. Haven't replaced the belt yet. I'm about to replace it though, it's about ready. The only good thing on here is this Kohler Courage 27 horsepower engine. beautiful piece of engine here. It is very fuel efficient. Runs 2-cylinder, V2 cylinder. Has overhead valve, gas engine. Runs great. Still runs good. And that's pretty much it. That ever since the drive belt ate itself up, we haven't had a use for it. So I guess that's all that this had. We're not replacing it because we'll probably sell it at some point because that's all we need. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is our shed. I'm planning on moving some equipment in here pretty soon for the winter. And that's about it. Thanks for watching Tractor Boy 420. Join me on part 2 when I'm driving this beast. See you later.